Hi cookbook friends and welcome to the Cookbook Divas YouTube channel. My name is Katie. Today we're going to talk about Purely Pumpkin. This is by Allison and she has an award-winning blog called Yummy Beat, and I think she's published a couple other cookbooks too. She does some gluten-free stuff. This in particular I was really looking forward to because there's 100 purely pumpkin recipes in here. Look at how big it is. And it's pumpkin season, so I'm very excited to see what's in store for us. So let's look into it. So we've got quite a lengthy introduction, but one thing I like is her Heirloom Pumpkin Guide. So there's a whole list of different pumpkins, what they're best used for, if they're great for curries, stews, desserts, main courses, all of that stuff, and like why it's good for those things, the texture, the just all the flavor, the skin, the flesh. Like there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, and wow, these are gorgeous. Holy moly. Beverages. Interesting. Did I skip over the contents? I'm wondering if I did. Maybe I skipped it on accident while getting excited. I did. Okay. So here's your table of contents. We have the pumpkin guide, which is really cool. There's even a whole section on nutrition facts. We have beverages, breakfast and brunch, soups, snacks, salads and sides, mains, desserts, and then we have an extras section. So let's look at, now I'm excited, beverages. Because, okay, so she's listed off all of these recipes at the very, very front, plus the page numbers. You'll find in your beverages like a pumpkin pumpkin spice latte. I'm dying. The pumpkin spice London fog. There's a pumpkin pie smoothie bowl. Interesting. So let's actually see what it looks like. Ooh, salted caramel pumpkin spice latte. Very pretty. You can see a pumpkin spiked latte with orange peel. Let's go into some more of the actual foods. So we have breakfast and brunch here. Again, all of the recipes are listed right in the very front of the chapter. So we have a spiced pumpkin oatmeal with baked pears and pecan. This looks very elegant, very beautiful, very fall. I love like the contrasting shadow work here. It's very cool. We've got savory herbed pumpkin oatmeal with soft boiled eggs and pumpkin seed pesto. That sounds really good. I'm going to have to try this out this week, I think. I need to find a pumpkin, but this sounds really good. There's also a super seed pumpkin spice and apple muesli. Very gorgeous. Let's move on. We have recipes for soups. This is something that I think a lot of us are looking forward to, but it doesn't have to be just a squash soup. She has a couple other soups here. There's a that's basically a squash soup, but we've got Thai coconut soup with pumpkin noodles and lime. I actually think this might be maybe this one. There's a pho with pumpkin, spelt noodles, mushrooms, and tofu. Yummy. Okay, so let's look at some of the photos here. Ooh, this is like a sweet soup. It's silky pumpkin ginger soup with clementine and vanilla. I don't know how I feel about a sweet soup. I've never had one before. I'm kind of curious if you guys have had something like this before and what you think. That would be interesting. Let's move on to snacks. There are maple roasted pumpkin crostini with avocado feta and balsamic glaze. Oh, yummy. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Yum, that looks amazing. So good. Perfect for Christmas time coming up, and even Thanksgiving if you want to change it up a little bit and not do something traditional. Ooh, there's even a roasted garlic pumpkin hummus. Yum. That sounds really good. Maybe a little sweetness to your hummus. Vegetable brown rice sushi with ginger pumpkin dipping sauce. Ooh, that's a really good idea, using the pumpkin as a dipping sauce. It kind of thickens it up. That's really interesting. Let's move on to I'm really curious about some of the mains, because I never use pumpkin for anything more than just pumpkin pie or pumpkin soup. So this is just really fascinating to me. We have recipes for mains. Here we go. And this is a beautiful photo, I gotta say. So And there's there's a lot of recipes for mains. So this is just page 1, and then we've got a whole nother page of recipes of mains. So there's quite a bit. There's a cornucopia stuffed pumpkin. This might be a great idea for Thanksgiving if you're a vegetarian. So instead of having the whole turkey thing, you could just use a whole pumpkin. That's a great idea, actually. Even if you're not vegetarian, this is very cool. Grain bowls with apple cider vinegar, roasted pumpkin, and kimchi. Bean and red lentil pumpkin chili with zucchini. Very tasty. Ooh, a rapini. Oh, a rapini. I get it. That's clever. And roasted garlic pumpkin galette with rosemary spelt crust. Very cool. Heirloom pumpkin gnocchi with mint and garlic. I have had pumpkin gnocchi before, and it is quite good. Very good. Let's see if I can find some more. This is a very different recipe. Firecracker, stir-fried pumpkin, bok choy, and cashews. Very cool. So a lot of these recipes, I'm sure you have noticed already, they only take up about a page, and then you've got a full page photo to go along the side, which is really cool. And also, to me, indicates that these recipes are easy to make. If there's not these elaborate instructions that go along with it, then you know it's probably great for weekday meals. And even the ingredient lists aren't they're not that bad. Usually a lot of it is spices, so that's really cool. Even this gnocchi doesn't have a whole lot of ingredients, and the instructions are pretty thorough, but it's not a lot. So that's very, very cool. And there's only a few, so everything's very straightforward. There's only a few places where there might be little notes in a gray boxed area. So like for this classic pumpkin pie, there is that kind of thing. But it is very easy. This recipe book is really cool, and there's a whole plethora of different flavor profiles you'll find in here, which is very cool too. You can use pumpkin in all kinds of cuisines, from Asian, Mexican, even Indian, and American dishes. It's just very, very cool. I highly recommend this. If you kind of have pumpkins laying around, or you got pumpkins around, or you grow them or something and you want to use them more often, this is the perfect season for that. So definitely check this out. If you want to check this out on Amazon, you can go into our description down below. Every little bit helps. If you want us to review any other cookbooks for you guys, make sure to comment down below and to give us a thumbs up if you do like this video. It really helps us out. If you guys want to join us also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest, we'd love to see you there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Have a fantastic week.